Good afternoon, my sisters and my brothers of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I bring you greetings from the National Council of Women of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, a fully registered non-governmental organization that has been in existence since 1970. The Council's work and management structure are guided by a clearly defined constitution. And for over 44 years, it was founded on the goal of promoting the removal of all aspects of discrimination against women, whether educational, legal, economic, social, or otherwise, so as to promote their status and welfare and to enable them, us women, to be fully involved in the development of self, family, and the nation. The Council specializes on issues affecting women and the girl child, educating and motivating stakeholders to live a healthy, well-rounded, and developed livelihood. The National Council of Women is the umbrella organization for over 30 women's groups in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and it holds its annual general meeting and a biannual meeting at which an executive that leads the organization is elected. The National Council of Women is also part of a network of 21 national-level organizations throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines, also a member of the Caribbean Women's Association, CARIWA, with a mission statement to promote the status of women and girls to effectively perform their roles in society. The Council's vision is the holistic development of all Vincentian women and girls. We target not only women and girls, but we also partner and try to involve our men, because we realize that in order for there to be true equality, men and women have got to work and function to ensure equality. The Council focuses on not only on International Women's Day, but on the International Day to End the Violence Against Women, which is held in November, and also on the International Human Rights Day in December, because the Council believes that women's rights are human rights, and human rights are women's rights. So we have no choice. The Council's plan of action reinforces that the education of any woman is a right. It is an essential tool for achieving the goals of equality, development, and peace. And it promotes non-discriminatory education that will benefit both girls and boys, and thus contribute to more equal relationships between women and men in our society. However, we believe that literacy of women is an important tool to improving our own health, our nutrition, and our education in the family, and to empower us to participate in decision-making in our society. And that is why we are here today as a National Council of Women, partnering with the Public Service Union in this panel discussion. We want to guarantee that investing in informal or non-formal education and training for women and girls, we want to ensure that it proves to be one of the best means of achieving sustainable development and economic growth that is both sustained and sustainable despite the high social and economic returns. The Council's request for collaboration and support comes from all sectors of the society, especially those who would have direct contact with affected women, such as the police, the nurse, the court, and the Ministry of National Mobilization. My brothers and sisters, the time to uphold women's achievements, recognize challenges, and focus greater attention on women's rights and gender equality to mobilize all people to their part is now. Now is the time. The Beijing Platform for Action focuses on 12 critical areas of concern and envisions a world where each woman and girl exercise her choices, such as participating in politics, access to education, ensuring an income, and living in societies that are free from stigma and discrimination and violence. This afternoon, the Council is extraordinarily happy to partner with the Public Service Union in its quest to further educate and sensitize the women and girls of St. Vincent and the Grenadines and feel discomfort. We believe, again, that the time is now. Sexual exploitation, harassment, and violence against women and girls must stop. And we say it must stop. We believe that violence against women and girls in any form is a health issue for the whole society as it prevents economic, sustainable, and equitable development and growth in our country, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Happy women, happy girls, and happy men are more productive. Today, this afternoon, the Council envisions a very participative and lively discussion after the panel presentation. As we change our attitudes and our cultural norms that accept and normalize sexual exploitation, sexual harassment, and other violent acts against women and girls. And remember, we are not keeping our brothers out, because domestic violence or violence and sexual harassment, they too impact our boys. Remember, we cannot do it alone. We must partner with our Vincentian men to ensure that there is equality and equity in our Vincentian society.